Good morning, guys. How are you doing on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning? So we had literally a day of just non-stop rain, and I came over here a couple times and simply filling in the cracks did its job. It worked really, really well. The hoop, when all that ice and snow and everything melted off, it literally piled up on top of the blocks. Now I brushed a lot of it off as fast as I could. So if you see up here, there's still some snow and the ice. We need to get that away from there. So when it comes down, it'll run away. So my game plan is to now treat this just as if it was a roof on a house, a mobile home, anything. And that means gutters. So we're gonna run, get the stuff that we need, and see what we can do here. All right, I think I got what I need. 150 bucks later. So now, just want to make sure we got the right one. Left side. Left side. If you don't know, they do make the end caps in a right side and a left side. So believe it or not, I used to actually do gutters back in the day. What they'll do is they'll actually crimp the end of this. But I forgot to get a crimping tool, to be honest with you. We could probably take pliers and squeeze it shut, but I think the caulking here will be fine for now. In there. You can go in and pretty it up if you want to. Remember, you typically crimp all the way around this, but I forgot the crimping tool. Take your rivet, put it in there. We're using 1/8. Up here. Now you just got to make sure you push that white part all the way through. Good on both sides. And you just keep squeezing it until it pops. Like that. You can use screws as well. I may do the other one with the other stuff, just so you guys can see it, because it's just a gutter at a salt bunker. It's not like it's going on my finished home or something like that. At least show you guys a couple different options you can do. You don't have to have rivets. You can use screws just as well. I'm just gonna cut it off. You're not gonna see it anyways. nice tighter finish. Little tip, if you put these in and put a little pressure on it, it won't fall out on you, but if you let out, it'll come out on you if you just wiggle it around just a little bit. So grab it a little bit. Let's go ahead and roll it. Now I wouldn't recommend putting rivets on the bottom just to alleviate potentially getting any kind of leaks. We picked the worst day to do this job, I'll be honest with you. The wind gusting around us, I know it's hard to tell in the video right here, but it's probably 30-mile-an-hour winds all around us. Temperatures mid-30s, but with the wind chill, it's making it feel like it's in the 20s somewhere, and it's pretty miserable, I'll be honest with you. I know it's hard to tell, but we got noses running. We're blowing on our hands, trying to keep them warm. We hopped in and out of the truck a few different times. This job, guys, no joke, ended up taking us almost all day. It was no joke, a very tedious job. Definitely like doing seamless gutters a lot better back in my day than doing it like this. This is only probably the second or third time I've ever done them like this, mainly at customers' request. They'd have like a unique little job or something where it wouldn't require us to bring a big truck out and bring a big roll of aluminum and then make the aluminum downspouts and gutters and all that stuff. Well, the gutters, not the downspouts, right there on the spot. But yeah, this is not the way you typically like to do it, but saving costs, saving money, you know, and this is probably just going to be a temporary fix until we get to springtime. We do have something better in the mix that Savannah's dad's going to be doing for us. Basically, that whole top of that concrete is going to end up being like a lip that shoots water away, okay? So it'll be high in the middle and then low on the outside, basically like a roof line, if you can imagine, and it'll shear the water away. But we can't put that up there because it's so cold right now until the springtime, summertime when it gets a bit warmer. So this will work for now. Got the first one installed, all but the downspout. TQ, we put some boards at that end to give us enough pitch, which we believe is enough. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell because the blocks are so like wavy, they're uneven. So she's gonna pour a bottle of water in the gutter, and we found a little spot right here where that top little concrete piece is sticking up higher than the rest, and it was keeping the gutter just slightly tilted up, which it was still allowing it to run out, but just not as fast as we were hoping for. we go. It's starting to come out.
Okay.
Just takes it a minute. It's 30 feet long. I'm okay with that. We went ahead and did the same exact thing all over again and saved you guys the time from watching us do it all over again. Just we're going to start right here at pretty much the end piece, putting it on, getting it all buttoned up. And yeah, as of right now, I'd say we've probably been at this about 4.5 hours. Just a lot of tedious little things, like I said earlier in the video, guys, like, you know, just putting all those little rivets in and sealing the gaps up and just making sure everything has enough time to set up properly. Make sure we're double checking once we get done, because once we move something, we might open up the caulking a little bit. And yeah, being freezing cold, it's not setting up as fast as what it should, or what it would normally if it was nice and warm outside. So yeah, and then, you know, obviously you see me there moving everything from one side back to the other side just to get it out of our way. Then we get it set up here, and yeah, go ahead and repeat the whole thing over again, and I'll do this one in hyperlapse. This one ended up giving us a little more bit of a headache than the right side. Simply, the concrete blocks on top were way more uneven, so we kind of fought with it here for quite a bit to get it draining properly. Just we had the backup so high that it was draining, but really, really slow. So I wasn't happy with that. I don't want it to freeze up too fast on us, and if it does, we got an idea as well for bringing in some solar panels and laying some heat tape in there where we can turn them on and get it melting, you know, throughout a night or something like that if they get too bad. But other than that, man, it was pretty much straightforward. Just like I said, really tedious. A lot of little pieces that you don't realize, you know. And if you're wondering how we connected it, we actually took these really heavy-duty zip ties that I had, these black ones. They're really thick, probably about, I don't know, 1/2 inch thick. They're super expensive if you don't know. And we basically drilled 2 holes through the back of the gutter, and then we zip tied it actually to the rivet, or the rib there on the actual hoop itself. We had to do that because the wind comes through this thing so strong. If you can see the trees there in the background, guys, I'm telling you right now, it is cutting through us like a knife. We are frozen. Probably been out there at 5 hours at this point. And yeah, you can see me cutting away the excess tarp there. I went ahead and did that just because the wind was blowing so heavy. I thought it would destroy the gutter, and also it wouldn't stay down far enough, and then it would blow out of the gutter, stopping what we wanted to do with the new gutter system. And whenever Savannah's dad comes back to do the concrete lip, we're gonna have to get rid of that piece anyway. So we went ahead and cut that off. It stopped it from flapping really hard in the wind and beating against the gutter. And yeah, went ahead and got a good sweep here because we had mud about everywhere from the skid loader and our boots and everything else, and just really got it buttoned up here. It was a really, really nice job to do. I just wish it was a lot warmer. If we could have felt our fingers half the time, boy, I'll tell you what, we'd have been good to go. And we got on our good winter weather coats and gloves, but, you know, I'm the kind of person, I can't wear gloves. I got to take them off to work, you know, to really be able to feel what I'm doing and, you know, make sure I'm doing what I want to do properly. But we busted through it, and I couldn't be more proud of us getting this job done on this freezing cold Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. give it a real quick sweep out. PQ's gonna put the skid loader back. We are frozen, guys. It's like, I'm not kidding you, it's probably 20 something degrees out here right now. If not, it feels like it, I'll tell you that much. We're gonna worry about the downspouts another day. We just want to make sure we got it pitched, everything's running out. We just want to make sure it doesn't kind of move on us once we get a decent rain or snow or whatever. So I'll give you an idea on the outside. Now we're hoping it'll just run right off the roof, hit the gutter, come out, run down the downspout, and then eventually we're gonna have that French drain in here, and yeah, we'll work the water on down around and hopefully be okay with it. Hey, good job, babe.
Thanks.
Absolutely crushed it. We're froze, guys. We're hungry. I know it might not seem like it in the video, but that was probably 5 hours worth of work. I think if I was to do it again, I might have just called a company and said, hey, what would you charge me for a couple spouts up there? Because yeah, the gutters were cheap, 150 bucks, whatever, but the time it took us to put them together in the freezing cold. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We won't know if this works until I guess it rains. So
right.
Hope you enjoyed it. As always,
keep mowing,
keep growing,
keep making money, boys and girls.
keep freezing their behinds off.
TQ out.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.